All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Rome. And Alcaraz is back. He's playing against Djere. They did play a couple of weeks ago in Barcelona, and it was pretty one-sided. I'm actually surprised. I thought this match would be on a lot later, but I'm happy that it's not on that late. It was supposed to start at this time, and it is going to start in like the next 5 minutes. But they played twice before. It is 2-0 in favor of Alcaraz. Both matches have been on the clay. First time they played was in Buenos Aires. Alcaraz got the win in straights in 2023. In 3 sets in 2023. And then earlier this year in Barcelona, it was Alcaraz in straights. So that's where we are. So Alcaraz should win this match based on that. But Djere has surprised. So we'll see. Yeah, Andreeva said no to 3 sets. Thank God. I was looking at that going, oh my God, are you serious? We're going 3 and they go, wait another hour? And then she came back and won, thankfully. So by also, chat, while we've been gone, Zhang got the win. Navarro went down. Raducanu went down. So fourth rounds are locked in. Sabalenka Kostyuk, Andreescu versus Zhang, Gauff Raducanu, Towson Andreeva, Paolini Ostapenko, Schneider Mertens, Stearns Osaka, and Svitolina Collins. Kind of a crazy lineup, but like I don't think there's any bad matches in that. Like all of those matches feel kind of epic. None of them seem like, oh well, that's going to be easy. Like, you know, it doesn't seem like any of them are like obvious, straightforward like predictions. On the men's side, we have Freese versus Zverev, Musetti versus Medvedev. Winner of this will play Hashanov, and Draper Mute after Mute beat Rune in like a 4-hour match. So that was fun. So yeah, and also Draper won, so everyone could stop crying. But we might, and no, probably won't watch Draper versus Mute, but yeah, whatever. But whatever, we might. I don't know, maybe probably not. We probably won't watch it, but we might. I mean, it's on. It's going to be happening in a couple of hours. It's going to be on in 2 days, so who knows? Probably won't watch it though. But we might. But we probably won't. But we might. But probably not. But there is doubles going on as well. The Berrettini brothers are playing against Sonsetti. Is that their name? Sonigo Musetti. So that's fun. By the way, chat, I don't know why Alcaraz is not on court yet. I'm a little worried. Why isn't this match starting? I don't know. It's a little concerning. I don't know. Someone might have withdrawn or somebody forgot their rackets. I don't know. It got delayed until 3:15. Don't say that. Don't say that. I gotta wait another 30 minutes for this shit? Are you kidding me? No. Where did you see that? They can't be delayed 30 more minutes. That's stupid. It was supposed to start now. It said not before 8:30 and it's 8:45. Where did you read that? I don't believe you. You got to send it to me. You got to send it to me, otherwise not real. Thoughts on Sinner and Emma scheduled at the same time? I have no thoughts. Alcaraz shot was there in last match if Andreeva. That made no sense. Unless I had a stroke, that made no sense. I don't think that made any sense. Unless it might have been, unless I read it wrong. Oh, chat, why are they starting in 30 minutes? This is stupid. Is that real? Is it real? Can't be real. It can't be real. It can't be real. It can't be real. By the way, chat, I've been binge watching YouTube. It was fun. Do I play tennis too? Not anymore. don't have any time. They probably need to do the net change for the WTA to be like, oh, good, that, yes. But that doesn't take 30 minutes. That takes like 10 minutes. Will Alcaraz win a slam this year? Yes. Have I played pickleball? I have. Stay away from that YouTube, very bad place. Now I was watching just videos about just hipster shit, pretty much. How much tennis have I played? A lot. Probably to the point of I'll probably need surgery when I'm older because my legs will be broken. And I'll have hip problems, probably, most likely. So that's fun. It's worth it. Apparently they had some issues with the net change before the Navarro match also. Oh, okay. Well, that's... I mean, how hard is it to change a net? Can't be that hard, is it? It's not hard. It's not that hard, is it? Who's my favorite player at the moment? Kazatkina. I just want Alcaraz final in Rome and Roland Garros. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Pick one and, be happy with that, all right? Oh, man. I tell you, chat. I don't know how I got through it last year and the year before that and the year before that and the year before that, but this year I'm struggling with these time zones. I'm struggling. The trick is to take up tennis when you already have getting years on your knees are already shot. Oh, okay. I just got here. I heard you right. You got surgery on your legs to make you taller and impress your crush. Well, you said crash, so I corrected you on that to make it funnier, but it still wasn't very funny. But good try. Come back tomorrow. Better luck tomorrow. Every day, come back with a new joke, and we'll see if it makes sense. I give that one a 2.2 out of 10. But tomorrow, maybe you'll be better. Keep trying. Don't give up the comedy gig. Both Berrettinis are playing doubles. Yeah, the Berrettini brothers are playing doubles. I actually predict Sinner will win calendar year Grand Slam this season. Okay. Well, he's the only one that can. Getting old, Cam, happens to me too. I don't know. I think, this year I just got other things going on, but yeah. Can you walk? Because I haven't seen you. I could, but I don't want to. Right now. I don't need to. Why would I? I'm in a chair. I want to sit down. It is harder this year for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just because Rafa's not here. I think it might be that. No Rafa means it's way harder. Probably. I thought the leg surgery thing when you were old because of tennis was just a myth. I don't know. Can I try another joke on my second account every time you ban me? I mean, you could try, but you've just kind of called yourself out, so that's kind of weird. But feel free to, too late. Whoops. See ya. When's the Dasher interview? I'd love to talk to Dasher in real life. That'd be great. One day. Getting up at 4 a.m. for this match is crazy, respective work rate. Thank you. I didn't go to bed, so that's the trick. Don't sleep, and you'll be fine. Streaming tennis matches isn't a priority for you this year, so it's no wonder you're struggling. I'm sorry, do you know me? Have I met you? Hello? Are you someone I know in real life? What the hell are you talking about? Don't forget, sometimes it's okay to give up on your dreams. Yeah, okay. Some of you need to relax. Some of you lost your minds. I know it's Sunday scaries, but Jesus, some of you are very. I mean, god damn. Are we gonna have to put it on members only mode? I think that might be the gig. We might have to do that tonight. What is this show? Yeah, LA, I don't know what's going on. What is going on? 3 people are ruining it for everybody. I want to see you walk. See, what are we doing? Hello? This isn't a walking stream. This is a tennis stream. Hello? What is that guy on about? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like some people that rock up in these chats every other day, do you not have anything better to do? Like, what are you doing? Like, do you have friends and work, and you go to work and you're like, hey, I said this thing in a chat, and everyone's like, cool, guy. Cool. What'd you do on the weekend? Well, they probably did like actual cool shit. Like, some people in the chat are just like, is this the highlight of your day? Which is really cool. Like, I'm glad I'm the highlight of the day, but also like, I typed a weird thing in the chat and the guy responded. And I'm sure people in your work are like, who? Nobody probably cares. I'm sorry, but nobody cares. Ban them or ignore them. Yeah, mods. Let's start chopping heads. Thank you, LA. I appreciate it. Looking sharp. Thank you. I went and got food after the last stream, and the guy at the drive-in called me Freddy Krueger. He's like, hey! First thing he says is, you son of a bitch. He says, he goes, hey, I love the Freddy Krueger shirt. I'm like, what? Excuse me, sir. Just give me my coffee. What are you talking about, Freddy Krueger? I'm like, he's a chatter in real life. He said the thing in real life. I'm like, mods, ban this man. Ban this man. What the hell? Where was Deb? Deb, where were you? I needed you to ban him in real life. What the hell? Oh, hey, I love the Freddy Krueger shirt. What? Nobody's ever said that. Now I can never wear it. Thanks a lot, guy. Oh, man. It's brutal. I see the resemblance. See, now it's ruined forever. That guy ruined it forever. Now I can never wear it. I have to burn this shirt. All right. Who is women's favorite at the French Open? It's wide open. I think it's Sabalenka, right? It's got to be Sabalenka. It has to be Sabalenka, right? I think Sabalenka's the... By the way, players are on court, so we're almost ready to go. Let's go. Yeah, I think it's Sabalenka. Why do I like Kazakhina? Because she's Australian. Just thought it'd make you... Wait, what? What happened with predictions? What predictions? Winners and errors are back in the stats. Yeah, not for long. They'll disappear in about 5 seconds. When the match starts, it disappears. All right, no strip on the face of Alcaraz. Comments on the internet are easy. In real life, you need to have character and talk to someone's face. Yeah, it's what makes the internet weird. I'm sure a lot of people in the chat that say things here would never say it in person. Why Tsitsipas got mad at Feast? I think it was just a misunderstanding. Also, you know what? Something else that people do in chat that they would never do in real life? say the same thing over and over again? Like, can you imagine if somebody came up to you and was just like, why does Tsitsipas get mad at Feast? 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 Why does, hello, excuse me, hello, why does Tsitsipas get mad at Feast? Nobody would do that in real life. Why would you do it here? That's kind of weird. Please don't do that. I've never seen you walk. Can you walk? Can you walk? Can you please walk? I've never seen you walk. Can you walk? Can you walk? Can you walk? Like, what is that? That's someone said that. Somebody actually said that in the chat. It's crazy. Hey, Vishnu, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate that. Can you imagine? The repeat happens because people think you might have missed a question the first time. Yeah, but you don't have to say it 7 times because then I'll purposely miss it. You know? Sabalenka will make quarterfinals of French. Okay. I'm a toddler-like behavior. It's toddler-like behavior. Yeah, it is a little bit, isn't it? All right. I only give 3 times, and yeah, that's it. That's it. All right, let's see if Alcaraz how he looks today. Does he have the knee brace or the leg strap? He does. He does have the leg sleeve on again tonight. It's not really, I don't know if it's for, did he say in the press conference it was for the knee or if it was just for the, it was not the knee, it wasn't for the knee, right? It was for his leg, right? His thigh. It's just that the knee, it just extends down to the knee, right? All right, here we go. Somebody won the toss and elected to do something. Djere's going to receive. Alcaraz to serve. Who's winning this match, chat? You tell me. Who you got? I think you're very patient with chat. Yeah, I mean, I think so too, but I try. All right. In the dead of night, the only match on, besides doubles, is this one. I'm going to go Alcaraz in straights because I want to go to bed. As a default, second serve. Now, Djere won the toss, elected to receive. Serve to the back of Djere. Return the forehand of Alcaraz. Djere, backhand. As Alcaraz hits a forehand into the forehand of Djere. Backhand from Alcaraz. Djere into the backhand again of Alcaraz. Djere, backhand again. Alcaraz gets it with the backhand, but it's in the net. It's love 15. Love 15. What is match of the day tomorrow? That's a good one. I don't know. Maybe Sabalenka Kostyuk? Maybe? Kostyuk's been playing real well. And the rematch, that could be a good rematch. As the backhand goes into the forehand of Djere. But no, Alcaraz hit it out. Love 30. Love 30. All right, Alcaraz serves again. Love 30. As a return goes in the net from Djere, and it's 15-30. If I'm a jinx, hop off. No, stay, LA. Please stay. We need more people to stay. To keep the balance. 15-30. Serve. There's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. As the return goes into the forehand of Alcaraz, and Alcaraz is a winner. 30-all. $30-all. $30-all. Serve again from Alcaraz. Into the forehand of Djere. Alcaraz forehand down the line. Great shot. Djere slice. Alcaraz volleys it away. 40-30. Hey, what's up, E. Miller? How you doing? 40-30. As he serve and volleys Alcaraz, but the pickup is in the net. And it's deuce. We get to deuce. As Alcaraz serves again. There's a fault. Second serve. Into the backhand of Djere. Return the net advantage. Alcaraz. Advantage Alcaraz. Hey, Chrissy, thank you for upgrading a membership to a tier 2. Appreciate that. As the backhand return goes to forehand of Alcaraz. Backhand out from Djere sliced. Into the forehand of Alcaraz. Djere. Forehand into the volley of Alcaraz. Djere gets there with a slice, but Alcaraz puts it away. 1-0 Alcaraz. All right. 1-0. 1-0. Alcaraz with the hold. I hope Emma does well tomorrow. Nothing for 3 years is difficult. You're talking like she hasn't played in 3 years. What do you mean nothing in 3 years? Besides the fact she hasn't won a title, but a lot of players haven't won a title in 3 years. Mukova's never won a title in 3 years. 5 years, 6 years. Blockbusters for tomorrow. Berrettini, Rude, Raducanu, Gauff, Paolini, Ostapenko. True. That is true. I mean, there's a lot of... I mean, almost all the fourth round matches are bangers. All right. Backhand to forehand rally as Alcaraz goes down the line for a winner. Love 15. What's weird about Mukova? Yeah, she won one title, right? She won a title in 2019, I'm pretty sure, right? She got one title, but nothing for a long time. Love 15. Djere serves. A let. Serve again. There's a fault. Second serve. Back into Alcaraz. Back into Djere. Down the line. To the forehand of Alcaraz. Djere forehand again to the forehand of Alcaraz. And Alcaraz over hits it. 15-0. 15-0. 15-0. Djere serves. The forehand of Alcaraz. Djere forehand is shanked. 15-30. Chance for Alcaraz to get a break point. 15-30. to serve again. Into the backhand of Alcaraz. Lob goes up. And long. 30-all. 30-all. By the way, mods, I think we're going to start taking note of anyone who's been timed out 10 times and make a decision whether or not we do something about it. 30-all. As Djere serves again. As he goes to the forehand. Out. Djere, and it's 30-40. Break point for Alcaraz. Raducanu lost today to Andreescu. Andreescu was super impressive. I watched a bit of that match. And Raducanu had chances to sort of fight back, but Andreescu was super clean. As that goes out by Alcaraz on the return. And we get the deuce. Vote off the island for a day or two. Fair enough. Mensical, Fonseca, who's a better ceiling? Fonseca. As return goes in the backhand of Djere. Alcaraz with a slice. Goes long. And it's advantage Djere. To level the start of this match. All right, advantage Djere. There's a bit of fault. Second serve. As the return goes in the net from Alcaraz. And it's 1-1. 1-1. All right. Hey, Ken, thanks for covering this match. I really like the commentary and, of course, the excellent tennis. Thank you. Thank you for the nice words. Appreciate it. Glad you enjoy. As with a 7 volley from Alcaraz, but Djere is going to get there and put it away. Love 15. And this crowd's kind of going for Djere. I guess because if Alcaraz is out, then Sinner might have a better chance. All right, love 15. Love 15. As Alcaraz serves again. A fault. Second serve. Second serve. To the backhand of Djere. Alcaraz backhand into the backhand of Djere. Alcaraz the forehand cross. Djere gets it. Into that Alcaraz forehand. Alcaraz overhits it. Love 30. All right. Love 30. Love 30. Chance for Djere to get some break points here. Love 30. As with a fault second serve. Dutchie, if I made you a moderator, you'd see all the people that you've already blocked. And then maybe I'll let you make the decision. Dutchie can be the jury. That's good. A forehand into the forehand of Alcaraz. Forehand out from Fonseca. What? He's not even playing. I wish. Can you imagine? Anyways, Djere, forehand on the stretch. Goes in the net, 15-30. 15-30. We'll make Dutchie the judge and jury. You get moderator status. You have all the people that you've blocked. You'll see them. and then we'll just let you decide. 15:30. Now the chuck went real quiet. Everyone's gone real quiet now. Everyone's scared. Everyone's scared of Dutchy. Backhand to backhand rally. As Djere hits into the forehand of Alcaraz. The forehand of Djere. Alcaraz backhand. Into the slice of Djere, but it goes long. 30 all. 30 all. Alcaraz fighting back in the game. 30 all. Hey, what's up, Renee? How you doing? 30 all. Yeah, Mirra did play well today. 30 all. As we get a fault second serve. As we get a return out by Djere. No, it was in by Djere. Alcaraz missed it. All right, 30-40. 30-40. Break point for Djere. 7 to the back of Djere. Return goes front of Alcaraz. Djere gets the break. Alcaraz overhit it. Djere's 2-1 up. Good start. Alcaraz is struggling. When I say struggling to breathe, I don't mean like he's like. It just looks like he's breathing out his mouth a lot. He has got the nose tape, but he is. It has been a kind of a physical start. At 3 games, 15 minutes. But Djere gets the early break. Alcaraz is complaining to the umpire. Alcaraz is saying to the umpire, and he's talking about time violations here. He's saying, I asked for the towel. I'll tell you what, the umpire is, this is great communication from the umpire. I like this. This is great. This is how you handle these situations instead of the umpire being like, rules are rules. Ah! Alcaraz is just saying, hey, the ball kid's taking time with getting the towel, and I'm waiting, and it's, that's why the clock's going down, and I can't get to the, I can't get ready if the ball kid's, messing around the towel. And the umpire said, all right, I'll tell the ball kids to be a little quicker with the towels. So then, that's how you communicate. That's how you umpire. I don't know who this umpire is, but good for him. Not like the ones that are like, too bad, it was a 0. It was on 0, too bad. That's the good umpiring. Okay. Did he get a time? I don't think he got a time violation, but I think the umpire was just like, hey, you're taking a little extra time, make it a little quicker. And then Alcaraz is just explaining that the ball kids are taking a little extra time with the towels, and it's, wasting his time. But that's good umpiring. That's what we want, chat. That's the kind of umpiring we want. Umpires that communicate. All right, 2-1 Djere. He's got the break. As Djere serves. The backhand of Alcaraz. Forehand of Djere. To the backhand of Alcaraz. Djere forehand into the forehand of Alcaraz. Djere again to the forehand of Alcaraz on the stretch. Djere. Forehand inside out winner. Ooh, Djere's hitting well. Djere hit it. That was a very good forehand inside out winner. If he's playing like that all night, this is going to be crazy. It's going to be scary, this match. We know how Djere is. Like, he's dangerous. That was a crazy... Like, he was, like, moving backwards when he hit that. Crazy. 15 love. As he serves. Into the backhand of Alcaraz. Good return. Djere backhand. Goes to the slice of Alcaraz. Djere. Forehand. Into the Alcaraz backhand. Is Djere backhand. Ooh, goes long. 15 all. 15 all. Djere serves again. Djere holds and goes on to win this set. Yeah, it would be very fun. Djere's got some... He's scary when he's playing well. And there's a bit of fault. Second serve. Second serve in the back of Alcaraz. Alcaraz hits it out on the return. 30-15. 30-15. Nearly 20 minutes played so far in this match. As a return, goes out by Alcaraz. 40-15. 40-15. Djere serves a fault. Second serve. As it goes out by Alcaraz, 3-1, Djere. Three to 1. Three, 1 to Djere. There you go, chat. Have 5 gifted for all your lurking or whatever. For all your chatting. 3-1. And a serve out wide. Into the corner, Djere. Return goes out. 15 love. Carlos looks unwell. Yeah, he's got the nose strip on his face to help him breathe, so maybe he's a little ill. So Alcaraz serves again. The return goes in. The forehand of Alcaraz. Djere on the stretch. Alcaraz comes to the net with a volley. Djere puts up a lob. And Alcaraz is going to hit tweener. But Djere with a volley in the net. Alcaraz gets the winner, or gets the point. And the crowd appreciate the effort. 30 love. Djere kind of gave that away. You can't let them hit a tweener and then lose a point. Am I gifting memberships to my relatives or what? Yeah. I specifically pick people that I like and avoided everybody else. So take that personal if you want. 30 love. No, it's YouTube automatically do it for people that watch the channel more. So I should be offended that you don't watch the channel more. That's why you didn't get a membership. Why are you not here more? The people that got the memberships, YouTube give to the people that are most actively watching. So I should be offended by you. You would have got the membership if you were here more. Do you have a life? Why are you not here all the time? 40 love. As that goes in the net from Djere. 3-2. 3-2. Djere has the break. All right. 3-2. All right. What's up with Carlos's knee? I don't think it's his knee. I think it's his... It's still that thigh issue that he had in Barcelona, but he's just wearing a long, like a leg sleeve. Oh, puppy. That was my chance to be a member. Well, you can be a member for $1 a month if you want. You don't have to be. Tsitsipas and Rune are out. Can this be another upset? It could be, yeah. I don't think Tsitsipas losing was an upset, though. Yeah, the thigh, the leg injury that he had in Barcelona. I think that's what the strapping is for, or the strapping is for. I'm here all the time. No life against Stacey. That's right. Also, you need to make sure you allow memberships because sometimes some of you might not have the memberships allow, so then you won't receive a membership if you are here all the time. So you've got to allow the memberships too. I can't be a member. That's fine. You don't have to be a member. There's no obligation to be a member. All right, 3-2. 3-2. All right. Djere with a fault. Second serve. He's got the break. There's a bit of backhand return from Alcaraz. The backhand slice of Djere. Alcaraz forehand again. The backhand of Djere. There's a bit of forehand into the forehand of Djere. As Alcaraz backhand cross. Djere gets it with a slice. Alcaraz forehand cross court. Djere on the stretch. As Alcaraz comes to the net with a volley. And it's a winner. Love 15. Love 15. Yep, Medi won already. Yep. Medi beat Popperin. And he played like, it was like Klavedev was back. I saw the highlights. Klavedev was back. That was Klavedev today. All right. Love 15. As Djere serves. Serve in the backhand of Alcaraz. Return into the backhand of Djere. Alcaraz backhand to the backhand again of Djere. And Djere hits it out. Love 30. Love 30. That was the chair. Love 30. As Alcaraz tries to break back. 15-30. As Djere serves. A fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Alcaraz. Return the net. 30 all. 30 all. As we just serve again. Djere with another fault. Second serve. As Djere hits it back and down the line. But it's in the net. And it's breakpoint Alcaraz 30-40. To get back on serve. 30-40. Serve again. Into the backhand of Alcaraz. Return goes forehand to Djere. Alcaraz backhand. Into the Djere forehand. As Alcaraz backhand into the forehand of Djere again. Alcaraz the backhand on the stretch. Djere. Again to that. Alcaraz forehand now as Djere with the backhand on the stretch. Goes long. Alcaraz breaks back. The back on serve. 3-0. 3-all. 3 games all. Okay, back to Alcaraz. First serve was a fault. Second serve. As the return goes in the front of Alcaraz. Backhand now from Djere. Into the Alcaraz slice. Djere forehand down the line. Alcaraz gets to the backhand of Djere. Hits a drop shot, but it's in the net. 15 love. There's Alcaraz serves again. Serving to the back of Djere. Djere in the net. 30 love. When is bedtime? When I'm dead. 30 love. After this match. I'm going to pass out after this match. 30 love. Djere hits in the net in the return. 40 love. Alcaraz to take the lead. Ace out wide. 4-3. Alcaraz leads. So chat today, whenever I wake up, whenever that'll be, I'm going to go to the thrift store. I'm looking for movies. Give me some movie ideas or maybe some directors. Like, what are some, like, if I had a DVD collection, what are the movies I have to have? What are, like, must-have movies? Like, classics that you have to have. Because I'm looking to create a DVD collection of must-have movies. And I'm going to go to the thrift store because they're like $1. Pulp Fiction. Yeah, so Pulp Fiction's a good one. Apocalypse Now, okay? Yeah, Tarantino. I put Tarantino on my list as like just any Tarantino. Pirates of the Caribbean. That's a good one. Pirates of the Caribbean. I didn't think of that. Let me write that down. That's a good one. Godfather. Jurassic Park. Ooh, good one. That's a good one. Like the original. Inception. Yeah, so I put all of Nolan movies as well. Alien. Yeah, I put horror movies down. Titanic. All right, I'll write that. I'll just put Leo movies. Anything with Leo in it. That covers a lot. Dark City? What is Dark City? I've never heard of that before, but I'll write it down. High School Musical. I think I'll pass, but thank you for the suggestion. Taxi Driver. Yeah, I've got Scorsese movies in there too. Monsters, Inc. I might put Pixar movies because they are classic too. Anything Pixar. 15 love. 15 love. As Djere serves again. The Watchmen. Yeah, Watchmen's a good movie. You're right. That's a good one. As Djere hits a winner. Die Hard. Nice. Star Wars. Yeah, maybe I'll write Star Wars as well. I'm not really into Star Wars, but... Now it's 30 love. As Djere says, fault second serve. Blade Runner. Ooh, good one. I might just write Harrison Ford. Anything with Harrison Ford in it. All right, 40 love. What's Deer Hunter? Oh, The Matrix. Oh, that is a classic, isn't it? I feel like The Matrix is always at the thrift store. 40 love. What he loves is Jera holds. 4-0. Shawshank Redemption. Back to the Future. Ooh. I have put Back to the Future on there. Green Mile. I put horror movies just like in general. 7. Well, that's a kind of a horror movie, isn't it? In a way. All right. 15 love. Anyone cartoon fans in chat? Yeah. Any Stephen King's movies? Is it Stephen King movies? Okay. Sleepless in Seattle. Maybe. As we return now to the forehand of Alcaraz. Forehand now from Jared to the forehand of Alcaraz. Alcaraz hits a winner. 30 love. Oh, James Bond. That's a good one. Oh, yeah. Prisoners. That was that the movie we were talking about before. All right, just Hugh Jackman, because I feel like there's a lot of good Hugh Jackman movies. Anything with Hugh Jackman. Be on the lookout for that. Oh, yeah, Rocky is a classic too. All right, 40 love. Yeah, James Bond. Any Bond movies, I'll find them. Terminator, good one. All right, 40 love. As return goes in the backhand of Alcaraz. He hits a drop shot in the net. It's 40-15. The Bourne movies. That's true. They are classic too, aren't they? All right, 40-15. As we return now to the forehand of Alcaraz, but it's out by Djere. 5-4. Alcaraz stays in front. I was just out by Djere as well. All right. All right. Harry Potter movies, yeah, that can be on the list as well. Okay, they're making an Australian-born movie and they're calling it Melbourne. But is that true? I never heard of it. All right. Djere is rubbing his arm. Yeah, Djere's got a sleeve on his right arm. And I'm pretty sure he had it when he played Alcaraz in Barcelona. I'm pretty sure I remember it. Yeah, he's must have like an elbow issue going on. He's got something going on with the elbow. And yeah, he's struggling. Serious Suggestion, Truman Show. Yeah, that's a good movie. I'll just write Jim Carrey, because Jim Carrey movies are classic. And he withdrew against Medvedev in Madrid. In Australia, the planes fly upside down. Well, I mean, in space, there's no up or down, right? It's just infinite, right? So I don't know. You could be upside down. Okay. The concept of upside down is relative to where the sun is positioned. Just because the sun is over there doesn't mean that... Anyways. If you zoom all the way out and see the Milky Way from afar, maybe it's the other way around. Maybe you're upside down. We'll never know. Well, we might know, but I can't be bothered looking up. All right, 5-4. As we get a return Into the net from Alcaraz. 15 love. 15 love. Serve again. Here's the fault. Second serve. As Djere double faults. 15 all. Double fault from Djere. 15 all. Alcaraz return with the backhand into the forehand of Djere. Alcaraz backhand to the forehand again of Djere. He hits a drop shot in the net. And it's 15-30. 15-30. Chance for Alcaraz to steal the set. 15-30. As we get a fault. Second serve. I get dollar DVDs from the local pawn shop where you get them. I just go to the thrift store. As we get a return out of the forehand, Djere, forehand from Alcaraz on the stretch. Goes long, 30-all. I just want to start a DVD collection of like classic movies that I can watch. All right, first serve is a fault. Second serve. Second serve, Djere. Alcaraz runs around into forehand. Into the forehand of Djere. Oh, that's a great angle from Djere.
This is going to be on tennis TV, bro.
And it's 40-30 to keep this set going. 40-30. Lovely shot from Djere. It was well inside the court as well. It wasn't like he hit the line on that shot. That was a great shot. Goodfellas is a classic. True. All right, first serve is a fault. Second serve. Do you have a letterbox to count? No, but I should get one, shouldn't I? As we get a forehand now from Djere into the backhand of Alcaraz. Djere with a slice in the net. We get the deuce. What is letterboxed? Is that just like a encyclopedia of movies? What is letterboxed for? What would I use it for? Is it just a way to like have movies on your phone to like a checklist? Or is it like Goodreads, but for movies? I don't know what Goodreads is. Social media for film lovers, basically. Okay, so that's like literally what they say on the website. It says social network for film lovers. Don't know what that means, though. Anyways, advantage Djere. So is it just like a IMDb? As we serve, Alcaraz slice goes long. 5-all. Djere holds. All right. Quite a few good ones with Johnny Depp in them. And pretty much anything Tim Burton. Yeah, Tim Burton's definitely on the list. All right. 5-5. Like, rate, and log films, review movies, follow people, create lists, look up cast and crew. Okay. I might look into it. All right, 15 love. And Alcaraz serves. A fault. Second serve. As it back and return to the forehand of Alcaraz. And it goes off the tape and wide and long by Alcaraz. 15-all. It's fun. All right, I might have to get it then. I might get down. So track, rate, and review films, find suggestions, etc. Okay. All right, 15-all. Alcaraz trying to stay in front. All right. 15-30. Djere, a chance to get the break again here. Almost Famous and Moneyball. Yeah, Moneyball's a good one. Haven't seen Moneyball for a while. Might have to get that. See if I can find it. So now I've got a list of movies I need to go find. So now it's like, that's the fun part now. We're going to go find movies. As that goes out by Alcaraz on the slice, cross court, and it's 15-40. 15-40. 15-40. Alcaraz in trouble. 15-40. 15-40. As it back in return. Into the front of Alcaraz. Forehand now from Djere on the stretch. In the front of Alcaraz. And Alcaraz hits it out. Djere breaks. 6-5. He's going to serve for the set. All right. Got a bad feeling for Carlos today. Well, he looked like he was going to cruise to win the first set, but now we're here. So I don't know what's going on. All right. Djere is going to serve for the set. All right. Carlos making the same mistake he did against another Serb earlier this year. Which are you talking about? Did you talk about Djokovic? Are you referring to Djokovic? Just say his name. Look at Djere winners and first serve percentage is beating him. Alcaraz is beating himself up. Yeah. Is Djere a top rated player? Djere is definitely better than his rankings at the moment. He's a much better player than his ranking is right now. He just has been injured a little bit over the last couple of months, so he hasn't been able to get to his actual ranking. But he is a very dangerous player, Djere. We know this. We've seen this. We've witnessed it firsthand over the years. And Alcaraz is finding that out today. 6-5. Djere serving for the set. Djere won Santiago this year as well. Yeah, on clay. Yep. As the return goes out by Alcaraz, 15-love. 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 As the return goes into the forehand of Djere. To the slice of Alcaraz. Djere. Forehand to the forehand of Alcaraz. Djere. Again with the forehand goes in the net. 15-all. 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 Serve again. There's a fault. Second serve. Serve into the front of Alcaraz. Return goes into the front of Djere. Alcaraz backhand. Into the backhand of Djere. There's Alcaraz backhand again to the backhand of Djere. Goes into that Alcaraz forehand. Djere, forehand now down the line in the net. It's 15-30. Chance for a break back. Alcaraz takes us to a tiebreak. 15-30. Found out the guy that I like is seeing someone else, so now I'm here to soothe my pain. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Don't worry. Tennis is more important. Tennis will never see somebody else. You're safe with tennis. Anyway, it's 30-all. 30-all. Djere 2 points away from taking the first set. Djere says a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Double fault. $30-40. To take us to a tiebreak. 30-40. As Djere serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the front of Alcaraz. Good return. To the back of Djere. Alcaraz forehand down the line. Djere's going to get there. And hit it into the open court for a winner. Nice hustle. We get the deuce. Have you noticed Alcaraz's win is not as dominant as before? Yeah, because he's injured. Deuce. All right, Djere serves again. In the front of Alcaraz, great return. Djere gets it. Goes down the line to the slice of Alcaraz. And Djere backhand goes wide. And Alcaraz gets another break point to get us to a tiebreak. Advantage Alcaraz. Advantage Alcaraz. To get us to the tiebreak. Serve in the back of Alcaraz. Djere up. Forehand. Winner. Back to deuce. Back to deuce. All right, Djere serves again. Breakpoint saved. Serve to the backhand of Alcaraz. Forehand from Djere. Into the forehand of Alcaraz. Djere. To the backhand of Alcaraz. Djere backhand. Into the backhand slice of Alcaraz. Djere. Hits a forehand again to the backhand of Alcaraz. Djere. Backhand. Goes wide. Advantage Alcaraz. Advantage Alcaraz. To get us to a tiebreak. As the return goes in the front of Djere. Alcaraz back on the stretch. Into the front of Djere. Alcaraz puts up a lob. But it goes out and we get back to deuce. All right, we get to deuce. Serve. Into the backhand of Alcaraz. And then Djere in the net. Alcaraz gets another breakpoint chance. Advantage Alcaraz. Break point number 4 in the game. So in the back of Alcaraz. Forehand from Djere. Is good. Alcaraz gets up with a slice. Oh, goes in! As Djere gets with a forehand into the forehand of Alcaraz. Backhand of Djere. Into the backhand of Alcaraz. Djere backhand. Again to the backhand of Alcaraz. Djere with a backhand slice on the stretch. Alcaraz forehand. Inside out. Up goes a slice. And Alcaraz volleys it away. That's why he's that good. He's that good. He's him. He is him.
And now it's time for the tiebreak game.
All right, we got a tiebreak. Alcaraz playing some crazy tennis. But we expect nothing less. We expect nothing less. Alcaraz just played insanity. All right, who's winning this tiebreak? And Alcaraz pointing to his ear after that as well. Who you got? Who you got, chat? The crowd going nuts over that as well. They love that rally. That kid in the green top, he was loving it. Going crazy over that shot. A lot of people going Alcaraz. People going Djere. All right, let's see. Let's see. Alcaraz serving first. Serving the forehand of Djere. Return goes long. 1-love Alcaraz. 1-0 Alcaraz. Djere to serve. By the way, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Alcatraz, there's no escape. Yeah, we might not be able to use that joke soon, but, you know, I don't want to get political. As that goes wide by Alcaraz, 1-1. We might have to stop using that joke soon. 1-0. Djere's probably going to fade if he doesn't win this set. Yeah, he has to win this set. All right, 1-1. Djere serves. A fault. Second serve. Second serve. As the return goes in the backhand of Djere, backhand of Alcaraz. The forehand of Djere. As Alcaraz backhand down the line. Djere gets with a forehand cross. Goes in the forehand of Alcaraz. And he hits it long. 2-1 Djere. Your card was on the wall? Nice. By the way, I have these 5 postcards that I forgot to read out, so remind me, chat. I've got to read these postcards out. They're on the wall already, but I'm going to read them out before the end of the stream. Or before the... at the end of the match. All right, 2-1. As we return from Djere to the forehand of Alcaraz. Djere slice into the forehand of Alcaraz. Djere forehand, backhand goes in the net. Nice hitting from Carlos. And it's 2-2. 2-2. 2-2 as Alcaraz serves again. Serve out wide, and Djere in the net on the return. 3-2. 3-2 Alcaraz. Alcaraz. Djere serves again. He serves a fault. Second serve. Serving to the front of Alcaraz. Return goes back into Djere. Alcaraz slice. Into the backhand of Djere. As Alcaraz backhand again to the backhand of Djere. Into the backhand of Alcaraz. Djere forehand. Again to the Alcaraz backhand as Djere's backhand goes out. 4-2. They change ends. 4-2. 4-2 Alcaraz with the mini break. All right, 4-2. 4-2. As the return goes out. Oh, sorry, the return goes in and then sliced in the net by Djere. All right, 5-2. Alcaraz to serve with the double mini break. 5-2. So in the forehand of Djere, return goes forehand of Alcaraz. Djere backhand into the forehand of Alcaraz. Djere down the line backhand. Great shot. Alcaraz gets there with a slice forehand winner.
This is going to be on tennis TV, bro.
And it's 6-2 Alcaraz. What was that shot? Just a slice swat. Down the line, forehand winner. Djere just was like, you got me. You got me. That was like, I mean, how did he hit a winner off that? That's crazy. How did he hit a winner? That's insane. All right. Alcaraz with the set point, 6-2. Send the back to Djere, return. Goes out, Alcaraz first set. 7-2 in the tiebreak. All right, Carlos takes it. Ridiculous. In just, spot on an hour as well. Hour and 1 minute. Okay. Alcaraz takes the first. Okay. All right. Fun fact, your future self is watching you through memories. What? Okay. Should we say hi or should we wave? What should we do? How's Alcaraz's first game? That was good. I mean, it wasn't the best match. It wasn't the best, first set, but he avoided playing. He avoided losing it, so he was, down a break. Djere served for it. Alcaraz broke back, so he won the first set. That's all that matters. Djere, by the way, is getting his arm treated. He was poking his arm in the start of the in the middle of that first set. So yeah, he's got a sleeve on the arm. There's definitely like an elbow forearm issue for Djere. Okay. But yeah, they're just kind of testing out the elbow for Djere. Oh yeah, he asked for the physio.
Hey, Carlos, did I ask for the physio?
Djere asked for the physio. Is Djere okay? I mean, he is. He came in with an injury, so you would say no, he's not. Sinner's lucky if he gets to the fourth round. He's literally playing a lucky loser. What do you mean, lucky? He's lucky if he makes the fourth round. What are you talking about? He's expected to make the fourth round. Are you serious? Are you from the Netherlands? Are you just biased? Why do you hate Jannik Sinner? What did he ever do to you? Medical timeout for Djere. Yeah, Djere's in pain, yeah. Yeah, his arm is... He's talking about how he injured his bicep in Madrid, and he's got a bad elbow, and he's got the forearm is sore. His whole right arm is just broken. And he said he hasn't played for 8 days. So, yeah. I mean, he did win both his first matches pretty easily. 6-3, 6-2 against Echeverry and the 6-love, 6-3 against Mickelson. But, yeah, Djere's definitely not feeling fresh. Djere is one of those players that just struggles with health. Yeah. Draper to win it? What, win the tournament or what? What do you mean? Do you think he'll complete this match? If Alcaraz goes up an early break, I don't know. Like if Djere goes down 3-love in this set, he probably won't. Because remember, the French Open is the more important tournament anyway. Not just for the big players, but also the every player. Will Alcaraz be Sinner in the final? I don't know. They've both got a lot of players in between to play. A long way from the final. We're only halfway through the tournament. Winner of this place, Hashnov, by the way. First, they need to reach the final. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of players in the way of both of those guys. Shame for Djere if he was playing some really good tennis. Oh, yeah, he should have won the first set. He was playing really good tennis. That first set should have gone to him. All right. All right. Djere's on court. Let's see if he can serve. And let's see if the umpire helped his arm at all. Okay. 7-6 first set went to Carlos. All right. And Alcaraz hits a return long, 15-love. Is Djokovic favourite to win Geneva? No, probably Rude would be the favourite because he's the defending champion. He's played really well on clay. How many rounds are left? We're only halfway through the tournament, so four more rounds. All right, 15-all. As he serves again, Djere. It's a fault, second serve. No, Djokovic is not playing here this week. He decided not to play. And he's also wearing a leg brace in the training, so maybe he didn't play this because of a leg injury. Maybe it wasn't the... But then again, it could be a photo from last year because some people get confused. We do get confused sometimes. Sometimes there's photos from last year that get posted as photos from this year. So I can't confirm if he does have the leg brace, but because it might be a photo from last year. Just prepare it. I'm actually the photo that I saw. I'm even more convinced was probably from last year. But it was somebody who reposted it thinking it was from this year. it was a recent photo. I mean, I don't know. If he was wearing all green, then maybe. But I don't... Let me have a look. Because sometimes we get photos from last year and they just get confused. And that's fair enough. It happens. I can't even find that photo where what I saw, so... Anyways. Oh, here we go. I found... Okay. Oh, no, it must be from this year. Maybe. Maybe? Possibly? Anyways, breakpoint Alcaraz 30-40. I don't know. What was Djokovic's outfit in Madrid? Maybe. Alright, 30-40. As Djere serves a fault second serve. As the return goes into the front of Djere, slice from Alcaraz to the back of Djere. As Alcaraz falling in the net, we get the deuce. The only reason I ask whether or not it was from this last year, because he was wearing the same colors last year in Geneva. So I don't know if... Let me have a look. So... Actually, no, he was wearing... Madrid this year, he was wearing the same outfit. So, yeah, it is a recent photo. But again, you know, maybe it's just precautionary. Maybe it's just a compression sleeve just to keep the knee in check. I wouldn't be too worried. He hasn't looked like he's been hurt since coming back. You know, this year he hasn't looked hurt. As that goes the net from Djere. Alcaraz breaks. 1-love in the second. So maybe it's just precautionary, you know. But we'll find out next week when we watch him, because next week is Djokovic week. Actually, sorry, the week after next, when we watch Geneva, it's going to be Djokovic week. Yeah, his movement's been fine. Yeah. So maybe it's just precautionary. Yeah, his movement's been great. I mean, he doesn't look injured at all this year, Djokovic. So it's possibly just a precaution. All right. I wish you knew a little bit more than you do. I wish you weren't looking for attention every day. But some things can't be helped. 15-love. Credit Djere for keeping on. Yeah, he's still going. But if he goes out a double break, he's got to be thinking about whether or not it's worth playing on, or if he should get the extra rest, you know. As Alcaraz in the net, 15-all. But here we are. 15-all. As we get a serve from Alcaraz. As Djere return in the net. 30-15. 30-15. As the return goes in from Djere, and Alcaraz in the net. Nice return. All right, 30-all. 30-all. Serve. The forehand to Djere. Alcaraz forehand down the line. Djere gets it with a backhand slice. But it's in the net. 40-30. 40-30. Serve again. Is a fault. Second serve. And the return goes into slice Djere. As Alcaraz forehand to the forehand of Djere. Into the forehand of Alcaraz. If it's in the net, we get to deuce. All right, we get to deuce. Can we bully Nole in chat? No. We don't bully anyone. All right, deuce. As the return goes in the forehand of Alcaraz, and then Djere hits it wide. And it's advantage Alcaraz. It's got a 2-love. No worries, Leon. As it serve is a fault, second serve. Second serve. So in the back end, Djere. Slice Alcaraz. Is a drop shot. And it's a winner. 2-love. Alcaraz with set the break. He consolidates. 2-love. Do you think Geneva's a good opportunity for Nole to get his 100th title? Yeah, for sure. I feel like we don't talk about how that milestone is been lingering for a long time, like the last 18 months. We talk about like how old he is. We talk about his injuries. We talk about his, the other players being better than now, and he's lost aura. But I feel like having that like 100 title sitting there and just wait, like trying to get that 100th title and trying to tick that box has got to be weighing on Djokovic, right? Yeah, okay, Sinner's gotten better and Alcaraz is dangerous and, but you got to say that part of the reason why he's probably he hasn't been playing so well as well is the fact that the 100th title is every time he plays, it's going to be bought up, right? Is this the time where he gets 100? Is he getting 100 here? Is he getting 100 here? So I kind of hope he gets 100 in Geneva, so then that way he can maybe play without that extra burden on his, in his mind, right? Get that out of his, that out of the way, and then he can play without that problem, without having to think about when am I going to win my 100th title? Am I going to ever win it? It's 15-love. Djere serves in forehand of Alcaraz. Return goes to forehand of Djere. Alcaraz forehand into the forehand of Djere, and that hits the tape, goes wide. 15-0. Do you think he even cares about that? Of course he does. Of course he cares about that. He wants to be the third player to win 100 titles in the singles. Come on. 100 men's singles titles. He definitely wants to be on that list. Of course he does. 15-0. There's a bit of let from Djere. Serve again from Djere. Here's a fault. Second serve. As the return goes out by Alcaraz. 30-15. 30-15. Djere serves. And the return goes into the slice of Djere. Alcaraz comes in with a forehand. Djere with a pass in the net. 30-all. 30-all. As Djere serves the forehand of Alcaraz. Return is into the forehand of Djere. Djere in the net. And it's break point Alcaraz 30-40 to get the double break. 30-40. He serves a fault second serve. Second serve. Double fault. All right. Djere, by the way, is taking the sleeve off his arm as well. So he is trying to play freely, but it's not working. And Djere's getting angry at himself too. He's taking the sleeve off the arm, so he's only got the tape on the arm. But he's down double break now. 3-love. He's going to play on, but he's definitely not feeling good. All right. And Djere just smacking his bag with his racket on the way down. Okay. But Djere's going to play on. So that's fun. I don't blame you. Can't do much when your arms are against you. Yeah. Better to retire than make it worse. Well, he's going to play on, so we'll see how he goes. And Alcaraz to serve. He's got a double break. 3-0. 3-0. As the return goes to the front of Alcaraz. Djere backhand to the slice of Alcaraz. Djere forehand again in the backhand of Alcaraz. Alcaraz hits it out. Love 15. Love 15. As the return goes to the front of Alcaraz. He hits a lovely drop shot winner. 15-all. 15-all. As Alcaraz serves a fault. As the return goes in the back of Alcaraz. Djere in the net. 30-15. 30-15. Serve again. And the return goes in front of Alcaraz. Djere slice. Goes long. 40-15. All right, 40-15. As Alcaraz smokes a win up to go to 4-love. 4-love. Alcaraz in the second. There's a lovely slice. Volley, drop shot, crazy Alcaraz thing. Djere is not Runa. True. Okay. For love. What's the schedule for tomorrow? Pain. As we get a backhand. Into the backhand, Djere. Djere in the net. Love 15. Love 15. Love 15. Djere serves again. As a default, second serve. As Alcaraz hits another winner. Love 30. Love 30. Love 30. As the return goes in the net from Alcaraz, 15-30. Did Djere just whack a ball in the stands? Yeah, I think he hit the ball. I don't know if he got a ban, though. All right. As we get to 30-all, Djere with a backhand. Alcaraz gets it with a slice. Djere backhand down the line. Alcaraz with the forehand pass. Djere volleys it away. It's too good. 40-30. 40-30. (40-30). As Djere says a fault, second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Alcaraz. Djere backhand. The slice of Alcaraz. Djere with the forehand again, the backhand of Alcaraz. Alcaraz hits it out. 4-1. Djere on the board. But Alcaraz has the double break. 4-1. Is Rome one of the two Masters Federer didn't win? Yes. Actually, hang on. Let me check. I know he didn't win Monte Carlo. And I think Rome. Yeah, he lost the Rafa in 5 sets here in 06. Rafa in 13. Novak in 15. Yeah. So it was one of the two. And if you haven't watched that 2006, Chad, do you actually go back and watch old matches? Like, not like, I'm not talking about like recently, like, oh yeah, I watched the match from last week. I'm talking about like, do you go back to like 2006 and watch matches? Because if you don't, you should definitely watch that match. 2006 Rome final between Nadal and Federer, a classic. You should definitely watch that. Now you have to probably get Tennis TV to watch it because it's not online. Pardon me, it's not on the internet. You have to go find it by watching on Tennis TV. But yeah, that is a classic early Fadal match. Definitely worth watching, and I might even watch it if I have time over the week. Maybe I'll watch it on my projector if I get that tomorrow. And if it works. Because the projector might not work and then everything will be shit. Also, Nadal versus Coria, 2005, was also an epic Rome final, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Nadal Coria, I think I got that on DVD somehow. I think. Love 15. Alcaraz with the double break. There's with a forehand now to the forehand of Alcaraz. Forehand from Djere goes long, and it's 15-all. 15-all. Serve again. As the return goes into the forehand of Alcaraz off the tape, but it doesn't go over from Alcaraz, and it's 15-30. 15-30. Serve again. Into the forehand of Djere. Forehand from Alcaraz, the forehand of Djere. Down the line of the backhand of Alcaraz. Djere backhand. Into the Alcaraz backhand as Djere down the line backhand. Alcaraz gets there with a forehand. Djere with a slice. Into the Alcaraz slice as slice from Djere goes again to the Alcaraz slice. Another slice. Djere goes down the middle. Alcaraz with the forehand cross. Djere gets it. Down the line of the backhand of Alcaraz. Djere forehand inside out. Alcaraz gets it but hits it wide. 15-40. A chance to take one of the breaks back. $15.40. $15.40. Now goes to the serve. As he serves a fold, Alcaraz second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Djere. Alcaraz with the forehand to the backhand of Djere. As Alcaraz with another forehand. And that's a winner. 30-40. Why don't Masters 1000s put old matches on YouTube? Because it's on Tennis TV. Whereas the Australian Open doesn't have a place to have, like, you can't watch them on like a streaming service. Like, they don't have a library. They used to have like a vault, but then they got rid of it. So they put it on YouTube instead. But Tennis TV have like a library, which is another reason why you should get it. That you can watch old matches, and yeah, so they put it on their they put it on Tennis TV instead. As the return goes backhand of Alcaraz, Djere backhand down the line. Alcaraz with a slice forehand. Djere forehand to the slice of Alcaraz. Djere backhand slice into the Alcaraz slice. Djere backhand down the line. Alcaraz gets on the stretch, and then Djere shanks it long. And it's deuce. We get the deuce. Alcaraz trying to finish this match. You can search tournaments by year on Tennis TV, find matches you forgot about. Yeah, exactly. Or you can just watch the 24/7 service they've got. They've got a 24-hour channel that you can watch for and see what's on. Chat, did I not mention that like a year ago about they should put it? I don't know. Yeah, they put like 24-hour classics on. And they just have it on repeat. Anyways, advantage Alcaraz. As he tries to go to 5-1. As with a backhand now to the backhand of Djere. Backhand out from Alcaraz into the forehand of Djere. As Alcaraz backhand. Into the backhand of Djere. As backhand Alcaraz goes again to the backhand of Djere. And Djere in the net. 5-1 Alcaraz. I'm just having a look now. It's Federer Monfils on Tennis TV Classics. Chad, if I was allowed, I'd put a TV there and I'd just have that playing the whole time. I'd just have 24/7. I just have 24/7 Tennis TV Classics on in the background. I need a dedicated screen somewhere in this room that just constantly plays that on repeat. Just in my house constantly. I just need a dedicated stream. Maybe I need to get a dedicated, like a CRT TV that can just show classic matches for my in my house. That would be so much fun. Just to have it like sitting in the corner. All right, Djere, he hits. Alcaraz hits it out. 15-love. Tennis TV is also way high quality than YouTube. Yeah. All right. As we just serve out wide into the backhand of Alcaraz. Alcaraz hits it out. And it's 30-love. See, I got Federer versus Monfils in Madrid going on at the moment. I think it was 2019. Love to see it. Anyway, 30-love. As we return now to the forehand of Djere. Djere in that, 30-15. Also 2015. Yeah, this one was definitely from 2019 because Federer's rocking the Uniqlo. If it was 2015, he would have been rocking the Nike. But, yeah. 30-15. Seven to the forehand of Alcaraz. Return goes into the forehand of Djere. Djere hits a lovely inside-out forehand winner. 40-15. 40-15. Can you prefer Federer in Nike or Uniqlo? Nike. Nike, obvious, easy. Come on. Not even a question. As that goes out by Alcaraz and Djere holds 5-2. I mean, nobody's saying that the Uniqlo outfit was better than the classic Nike outfits that Federer wore. Chat, name one iconic Uniqlo outfit. You can't do it because Federer was iconic in Nike. The only Uniqlo outfit that people remember will be the Wimbledon outfit because it was the same as everyone else's outfit. But yeah, Nike and Federer were iconic. Uniqlo, obviously gave Federer a big payday, but and financially it was great for Federer. But yeah, no, Federer and Nike all the way. Nike Federer was iconic, classic looks. Not even close. I mean, Djokovic in the Uniqlo, yeah, okay, he had definitely more iconic looks, for sure, than Federer. Uniqlo definitely was better with Djokovic. Definitely had better looks for Djokovic. All right. All right, here we go. Alcaraz to serve for the match. (5-2). God, I haven't watched Federer highlights in a minute. I haven't watched Federer play in a minute. It's funny watching Alcaraz on one screen and then Federer on the other. Even though it was Federer from like 6 years ago, but still, like healthy top 3 Federer. I mean, this is goated Federer, right? Federer in 2019 was the GOAT. He was goated. And then you got Alcaraz, who's, like going crazy at the moment. Love 15. And I'm sure we watched this match in real life back in the day. Did we watch Monfils Federer back live in 2019? I'm sure we did. Unless it was on too late and I had to go to work the next day. Oh no, we did watch it. It is a stream that was on this channel. Wow. 2019 Federer Monfils. Interesting. That's crazy. Wow. Anyways, Alcaraz 15-0. Wow, we watched this match in real time. Back when the channel only had 878 subscribers. Wow. We had 878 subscribers back then. That's crazy. 15-0 as Alcaraz shanks it out, and it's 15-30. 15-30. Chance for Djere to get one of these breaks back. $15.30. As Alcaraz says a fault, second serve. As the return goes in the net from Djere, 30-0. $30-all. Did you watch Federer play team in that match after that? Yes, we did. I remember that. Federer team in Madrid. That was with the epic middle tiebreak. Yeah, we watched that for sure. We watched Federer team play 3 times, including the ATP finals that year too. In fact, Federer team was the match that we got to 1,000 subscribers. Alcaraz 40-30. Yeah, the Federer team match, that was the match that we hit 1,000 subscribers. So there you go. All right. 40-30. Alcaraz to take the dub. He serves. Into the back of the Djere. Return goes in. The foot of Alcaraz sliced, but it's in the net. Djere survives. Deuce. We get to deuce. Nadal team ATP finals is also worth a rewatch. Oh, yeah. That whole ATP team in the ATP finals 2020, almost every match is worth watching. If you want to see prime team, that was 2019-2020 ATP finals team was peak. I would take that even over the US Open 2020. Anyway, slice now from Djere. Alcaraz comes in with a volley. Puts it away. Advantage Alcaraz. I would rewatch team at the ATP finals 2019-2020, especially 2020 where he played Djokovic, So 2019, where he played Djokovic and Federer back-to-back and beat them. I would rather watch those matches than maybe his US Open matches. Because his US Open matches, I mean, the final of the US Open was not great. The Medvedev match wasn't great either in the semis with team. So, yeah. If you want to see the best ever team, that was the best ever team. 2019 ATP Finals. That goes out by Djere. Alcaraz wins. Wasn't easy, but he gets it done. GG's. 7-6, 6-2. Djere's got some injury concerns that he's got to work on. But credit to Djere for toughing it out. And Carlos is the winner. And now Alcaraz is going to play against Khachanov in a couple of days. What happened to Djere? He came in with an arm injury and it just didn't get any better. It got worse, in fact. All right. All right. And that is that. Oh, man. Team won over the Goats in London, but never won the ATP final. Yeah, he should have won. He should have won one. He should have probably won the ATP finals against Steph that year. Right on, Carlos. Thanks, Cam. No worries. How long have I been up for? I've been up since midday yesterday, and it's currently 7 a.m. So today is a sleeping day where I'm going to sleep all day because we got a big night tonight. We're going to watch all these matches. There's so many matches to watch. So I'll go through the schedule and then we'll get out of here. So tomorrow, fourth round for the ladies. Everybody plays, and the rest of the top half of the men's draw. It's tomorrow is hectic. Let me see. Here we go. So we've got all the center court matches of fire, and then Gauff Raducanu is not on center court, which is weird. So you got Stearns Osaka first match of the day, followed by Paolini Ostapenko, followed by Sinner. Gauff Raducanu is also there. Night session tomorrow. Berrettini Rude, followed by Sabalenka Kostyuk. So all those matches of fire. Andreescu Zhang is also in that mix of fire matches as well. So, and Svitolina Collins is also there. So tomorrow is crazy. And Andreeva versus Towson is tomorrow too. So it's like, all the women's matches are crazy tomorrow. And a couple of crazy men's matches too. So yeah, we're going to watch a lot of that. Tomorrow's a big day. Tomorrow is a big day. Andreeva could smack Towson like she did in Indian Wells, maybe. Then again, Towson was pretty impressive today against Navarro. Yeah, big day tomorrow, yeah. Yep, I definitely need to get some rest. It's been a busy weekend. Usually I'm not doing much on the weekend. I'm pretty chill, but this weekend has been very busy. Because Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there, if it's still Mother's Day where you are. Cam, is it possible that Lucky loser in the same draw as the same with the men's in the qualies? Yeah. There's a possibility they could play. Lucky loser could lose to somebody in the qualies and then play them again in the main draw. That is definitely possible. And has happened before, many times. A few times. If Carlos reaches the quarterfinals of Rome, he's reached every 1,000 quarterfinal. Not surprised. Is he the youngest one to do that as well? I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, postcards. Hang on, I got to go through the postcards. Thank you. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. Yes. All right. We have 5 postcards. So let's go through them. Here's the first one. And they are already in the postcard wall if you have been watching that. So thank you for that. This one's from Cornwall, which I heard is a lovely place. I have never been, but I heard it was lovely in the UK. Thank you so much for your wonderful sense of humor and commentary on tennis. Your questions I ask are so helpful. It's so nice to have this tennis family online. Kind regards, Robin. So shout out to Robin. Thank you for always showing Djokovic as well. So no worries, Robin. Thank you, Robin, for the lovely postcard. Appreciate it. Cornwall's very nice. Wait, Cornwall in the... This is the UK, right? This is in the US. No, that's in the UK. It's definitely from the UK. Next one is a tennis court with a mountain. And it's from America. In Sun Valley or somewhere. Thanks for your streaming. I always look forward to spending time with the Cam fam. From Paula. So thank you, Paula, for the lovely postcard. I don't know what state this is in, but this is in a place in America. Lovely mountain. All right, next one is from South Africa with a bunch of words on it, which is just, I guess, just a bunch of South African slang. Didn't know there was someone who likes tennis more than me, and that's probably you. Keep up the good work. The good work on the channel is great. From I'm gonna butcher your name. I'm so sorry. Is it Ignacia? Hopefully I got that right. So thank you so much for the postcard from South Africa. I think that's the first South African postcard we've got. I know we've had some from like Africa, but I don't know, from South Africa. And this one is from Maryland. And it says, thanks, Camp. Thanks for the great work. I'm not much of a commentator, but do enjoy the community. A commenter. I do enjoy the community you've created. This postcard wall is genius. From... Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I can't read. I think it's from Susan. From Susan. So thank you, Susan, for the lovely card from Maryland. And again, oh, there it is. There they are. See, I put the new postcards already on the wall. The next one should be the Maryland one. Nope, it's the mountain one. There you go. See, they're right there, chat. See, I updated it. And the last one has got animals, the big five. Bunch of animals on it. And this one is from the UK as well. Oh, it's also from, hang on. Wait, what am I doing? So wait, hang on. So wait, the South African one is not from South Africa. Hang on. Are these from the same... Oh, I've got two cards from the same person. Greetings from South Africa. Living and working in London. Oh, that makes more sense. Thanks for keeping us entertained. From Ignacia. So thank you. Sorry. We got two postcards. They're both on the wall. From the same person. So thank you, Ignacia, for the lovely... So from South Africa, but living in London. That makes sense why it came from the UK, but it was South African themed. All right. So there we go. Thank you. If you want to send a postcard, by the way, PO Box, there should be there it is. That is the PO Box. If you want to send a postcard, or there should be a link in the chat somewhere. And the postcards go on the wall here, and they go on rotation. I think we've got about like 180 postcards. So if you want your postcard featured, send the postcard to the PO Box, and they will. It will be featured on the wall. And yeah. All right. There we go. So that is that. So thank you again for everyone who sent postcards. And I'll go to the PO Box probably during the French Open. So if you send postcards this week or next week, then they might get here by Wimbledon, probably. But I'll go check the postcard box next week anyway. All right. Postcard wall's a nice touch. Yeah. I mean, we used to have it on the wall. But because the wall is now full of other stuff, and not everyone could see their postcard because unless it was directly behind me, now everyone can see the postcards because they're featured in the corner on rotation every match. All right, chat, I'm out of here. It's 7 a.m. and I got to get some sleep. But thanks for hanging out. And we'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's a big day. We've got so much to watch tomorrow. So make sure you get some rest because it's a big day. Every player on the women's side is playing, and the top half of the draw for the men. And then on Tuesday is all the men's matches are being played, and quarterfinals of the ladies. So it gets pretty hectic. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out. And Alcaraz wins 7-6, 6-2. He is into the fourth round. And is his best ever result here. He has never really done well here, but this year he's made an exception. And he is into the fourth round for the first time. He will take on Khachanov, and we'll see whether or not he can make his first quarterfinal here. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out.